Hi everybody, this is day 4 of Master Your Marketing. Hi Rachel, you're coming in from Dubai? Just let me know. Hi Taylor. Hi to all the ladies that have been in my Facebook group, Build Your Brand Online. So nice to have you all there and getting all of your questions about the topics that we've had so far. So just getting this right. I appreciate all the hearts, all the questions. Everybody who's signed up and everybody in Australia. Oh, okay, you're off to Dubai in May. Oh, nice. Okay, so you're in Australia now, but then you're moving to Dubai and you're wanting to do your newborn workshops with photographers who are based in Dubai. Am I correct? So today we're in day 4 of Master Your Marketing. It's a 5-day challenge. We've done one every single day this week. And so today is day 4, tomorrow will be the last day. And so everybody is in the Facebook group called Build Your Brand Online. If you're not yet in the group, then just send me a request to join. And it's just so nice to have women from all over the world, Australia, the UK, South Africa, the US. It really is such a small world now, and thanks for the hearts, I appreciate it. So the world is our oyster and things have changed, haven't they? So for all those women who went before us and kind of had to work and have that struggle and like in the 80s, you know, you had to be a working mom and kind of sacrifice your family and sacrifice your dreams and your travels. Now we have the opportunity to work wherever we want to work. We can reach people all over the world with the technology that we have. We're just in such an incredible time, and I can't wait to really just carry on sharing this with you, how to use it for your business. So I hope that you're embracing all of the new technology, the social media that's out there, and there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a different way of communicating with people. I have you on and working around my kids. It's amazing sometimes. Yeah, exactly. So I do the same thing. Like if I'm wanting to learn, I'm constantly taking courses, working with business coaches, either one-to-one, or I do group programs, or I like to watch online trainings, and you know, I really want to share everything that I've learned with people, and so that's why I've started doing this as well. So it's quite exciting. So Rachel, I'm just going to address your question first. So you asked in the Facebook group how you could use Instagram to promote your newborn photography workshops in Dubai for May. So Instagram is full of photographers, so you're in good company there. Can I ask, do you have an Instagram account that only shows your newborn photography? This is the #1 thing I recommend. I don't recommend having a private account where every now and again you're posting a newborn picture. You need to have whatever your photography company is, just one Instagram account that only shows a newborn photography. I don't want to see weddings, I don't want to see any other portraits, just newborns, because it's so niche. Those kind of accounts, they grow really, really quickly. So I used to have Sagarius Bruce, which is me, which is my personal account, and I used to mix our wedding photography in there and all sorts. But since I've started doing business coaching and social media marketing, it didn't make sense anymore to have couples like brides and weddings on there. So I now have @Sagarius Bruce Photography, and we only show weddings and portraits on there, and that's it. And that has grown to, like, I think it's at about almost 500 followers in like a month and a half, something like that, because it's niche, and we're using very specific hashtags there. We're targeting people in this area where we live now, South Africa, so we just moved home. And then my Sagarius Bruce is my personal, like my business persona account, and people who want to work with me one-on-one as a business coach, or that want to work with me as doing their social media marketing for them, they can get to know me as a person there. So there's kind of different strategies to Instagram. And I'm so passionate about Instagram, and it's the fastest growing platform. It's full of photographers. So if you want to do photography workshops, you definitely want to be on Instagram. Start following Jose Villa. It's JoseVilla. If you don't know Jose Villa already, he's probably one of the most famous wedding photographers in the whole world. And what I noticed was the link that he has on his Jose Villa Weddings is actually the link to his workshop most of the time. So that tells me he's reaching a lot of photographers over on Instagram who are following him. And so he promotes his Mexico workshop and his Tuscany workshop on Instagram via a link. And so, yeah, I just want you to get really strategic with that, Rachel. I put a link in my Facebook group. I have a 6-hour training course. I transform my private to my business some time ago and slowly removing the other stuff. Great. I want you to be posting 1 to 3 times a day. So go through your archives, pick your best shots, mix and match, and just start thinking about focusing on filling that workshop. So you're doing the right thing. That's what you need to be doing. Yeah, posting kind of 1 to 3 times a day. I also think what would be nice is to show some behind the scenes. So because you are targeting photographers who want to do a workshop, you know that drawn back, because I used to shoot newborns and I know how difficult it is and how beautiful the pictures look. It's really difficult. So when you show those like behind the scenes shots, it's quite incredible to show the before and after. I don't mean mixing a before and after, but show like a before and then show a picture from the shoot, so that people can see where you were, how you shot it, how you could be in front of a big window. People could set this up like in a home studio, how you're using your reflectors, how, you know, creating the background with the blankets, all that kind of thing. So I've been there, done that, and I did a lot of newborn shoots when we were based in the UK, and they were super popular, and the parents spend a lot of money on those shoots because who doesn't love their newborn baby? So it's a great market. It's really, really good if you can, you know, shoot newborns. It's not easy. And so teaching that and kind of showing the behind the scenes, maybe actually some periscoping could be quite cool, especially when you get to Dubai. When do you actually get there, Rachel? So when you get there, now obviously Periscope is on location, so once you're in Dubai and you're starting to do photo shoots there, I would even set up some photo shoots now, even if they're not paid, but promo shoots where you can start filming yourself behind the scenes, showing you periscoping, so that people in Dubai, photographers in Dubai, are going to start following you and seeing how you work, and then obviously want to be interested in doing your workshop. So I think that would be really good for you. You could also do the 15-second videos on Instagram, and just show a little clip and then say, if you want to see the full scope, go over to Periscope, and you could do like 20 minutes on Periscope. So that would be really good. What do you mean by that link that the photographer was using? So Jose Villa. Let me just block somebody here. I can tell they're going to be a troll. There we go. Don't let trolls put you off from doing your thing on Periscope. So the link that Jose Villa was putting up was the links to his workshop, not the links to his wedding photography, which I thought was interesting. He probably mixes it up. Like, I'm not sure how many brides he's reaching on Instagram, but he's definitely reaching photographers on Instagram, for sure. So he's putting a link to his photography workshops on Instagram, so that he's promoting that as opposed to just a link to his general photography website. So it's a link to the actual page that tells you how to sign up for the workshop. Yeah, exactly. So I hope that clarified. Okay, so Instagram, yes, and as I was saying, super passionate about it, made a 6-hour-long online course. It's $297. And it covers everything from images to hashtags, how to find your target market, how to find them and then grow your following with your target markets, where they're based, where do they hang out, and how to actually find them and how to get them to start following you, what to post. There's everything. There's the full sales page explains everything. It's called brandyourinstagram.com. brandyourinstagram.com. So if you go there, you can have a look at my Instagram course, and feedback's been really good, and I've seen people doing some really, really nice stuff with their Instagram accounts after doing the course. So it's quite exciting to see that, and I put quite a lot of love and work into that, so I hope you enjoy that if you decide to do it. So it's an instant access course. You can watch it anytime you like, around your family and that kind of thing. So yeah, so I think you could do behind the scenes. I think I've covered everything that answers your questions. So just let me know, Rachel, if you have any other questions about that. And then today I want to dive into, which kind of works really well with what you're doing, is having a marketing calendar or a promo calendar. So knowing ahead of time what it is you're actually going to be promoting. Because as we know, time just seems to slip by really, really quickly. And before you know it, you're at the end of January, February, you're going to be into July. So let's take this beginning of the year, 2016, and start to actually think about what we're going to be promoting month by month. So it depends if you're a coach, you want to do workshops, you're a photographer, you're a wedding planner. So whatever it is that you want to promote, what you focus on grows. So the thing that you focus on is the thing that's going to grow in your business. And most of us are solopreneurs. Some of us are taking on, help. Maybe we've got assistants or we've got virtual assistants. But for the most part, I'm talking to smaller businesses here. And so we've only got so many hours in the day, and we want to make sure that we are making the most of that and using our time wisely. So I want you to actually go to a stationery store and get one of those old school calendars with the big blocks on it, so that you can write in and scribble in. And because it's just something about putting out the months like January, February, March, April on a big table, like on your dining room table, and thinking about when are the Hallmark holidays, number one. So put those in first. So we've got Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever it is, Valentine's. And so you can structure what you want to promote around those Hallmark holidays. Maybe you're going to sell vouchers that can be given to moms. Depends what it is. But when you've got those Hallmark holidays all written out, when are the school holidays? That might affect when you're going to do photo shoots, for instance. Maybe people are going to have all of their family around at a certain time. Maybe you want to do, some photographers do those Christmas card photo shoots. I know in the States it's big. So when would you start promoting that? Maybe end of October, early November. When do you want to shoot them all by? When's the deadlines to have the images by? And then if you're a coach, a business coach, what packages do you want to sell? Do you want to sell your one-to-one coaching? Do you want to sell in-person workshops? And this goes for the wedding industry, photographers, anybody who's teaching. How do you want to teach people? Do you want to teach people one-to-one workshops, group workshops, Skype coaching, a group program online? Do you want to create an e-course? So let's start to really think about what do you want to do in each and every month, and we're going to have it on, I'm a big fan of like pen to paper, writing it out, scribbling it out, and then changing it. And just remember that it's not set in stone, life happens, things change, so that's okay. But let's just have a plan, something there that you can start. Just have a starting point from, and then if things chop and change, you can learn from that or add to it or take away. So I think that's a really good idea. And so then what you'll do is, let's say you want to sell your workshop in May. How long is it going to take you to fill the spots? How many spots do you want to fill? So let's get really clear. So we don't want to just go, I kind of want to do a workshop. So where's the workshop going to be? How much is it going to cost you? Are you using a location or a studio? Or are you going to do it? Where are you going to do it? How much is it going to cost you? Per person? Are you going to have lunch? Are you going to have an assistant there? Is somebody going to be there for the day? I'll tell you a little story. We went on a yoga retreat. And I was so excited. I've just got my mom into yoga, and she had bought a few DVDs and she was doing it at home. And I'd been doing it at the gym, and one of the yoga instructors there said she was going to do a yoga retreat up in the Midlands. So I was super excited, wanted to take my mom up there, just really wanted to relax and enjoy myself and get away from, been working hard. And we got up there and they didn't have anybody helping them, so it was like a kind of a couple. And as soon as we got there, we got bombarded with kind of like just the plumbing wasn't working and this didn't work, and it took them ages to get there, and and it was like, whoa. We've paid to come here and have a, don't bring your baggage. Like, we were there to have a relaxing yoga retreat. We don't need to know the baggage at all. So if you are putting on a workshop of any kind, if you're a coach, a photographer, a yoga instructor, whatever you're doing, don't bring your baggage and don't tell them about any of that. So imagine you're working at a 5-star hotel. You know how people, you're in a 5-star hotel when you walk down the passage and the staff move out of your way and let you go first. So it's about that service. So that's what I want you to think about there. So just a little bit of a digression, but making sure that you've got an assistant for the day who's going to sort out drinks and food for people. Make sure if they've got special dietary requirements, you have that all set up. Try and choose a nice, beautiful location, because remember that energy is kind of that uplifting energy, that vibration of a place. It can really help your workshop stand out from others and people to have that amazing experience when they're at the workshop. Yes, they want to learn how to shoot the newborns. Yes, obviously there's the content of the workshop, but it's the whole experience that they feel. So make sure that you've budgeted that, and then you've got your price point for your workshop. And so now you've got to work out how many people do you want on the workshop. Is it 5 or 10 people? And then kind of work it back from the workshop date to how much promotion you're going to do. So let's say it's going to take you a month to promote the workshop, and you want to start building that Instagram following now. I've planned most of it and organized it even. I even have a photography company there helping me. Perfect. So you've got 15 spots. Give people a reason to buy now as well. Maybe have a bonus, and that can work really well. It works really well in business coaching industry. So I'm not sure what your bonus could be. Maybe it could be like a portfolio review, a website review, something like that. So maybe it's like the first 10 people who book will get a full website review from you, or a full portfolio review. I think portfolio review would be better if you're not covering the marketing side so much and it's all about the photography. You could say that 3 weeks or 4 weeks after the workshop, they need to submit 10 images to you, and you're going to do a recorded portfolio review. You could even do it on Periscope. So so early bird rates. Okay, early bird rates, cool. And then make sure that expires. Yeah, so it expires on a certain date. And then maybe have a bonus as well, like this, because then you can kind of keep that relationship going. Plus you could generate some social media around it, where if you do it on Periscope and you do the reviews, then you can record your screen on your computer and then kind of review the photography, and then people will start to get to know you, that you are doing these workshops and you're going to reach other people as well at the same time. So I'd kind of highly recommend that. So if you have any questions about creating a marketing promotional calendar, I see there's a few other people on there. I know that a lot of people signed up from Canada, the US, and so you're on a different time zone to me. So please jump into Build Your Brand Online. It's a Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group for women entrepreneurs, and you can ask me questions. I'm going to post the replays. I'm recording all of these videos from Periscope, posting them in the Facebook group, and then under there you can ask me questions about that specific topic. And that's worked really well. Yesterday I did one on the email list building. And so we've covered a ton of topics so far. Tomorrow's going to be the last day. And Build Your Brand Online is the Facebook group. And the Instagram course is brandyourinstagram.com if you're interested in that. Just let me know if you have any more questions. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoy going to the stationery shop and buying your old school calendars, and then, like I say, spread it over your dining room table, write out everything that you want to promote, and like I say, don't promote more than 2 things in a month. Like, just focus on one thing, okay? Focus on one thing, sell that, and then put that aside, and then focus on the next thing. Because if we start trying to spread ourselves too thin, that's when we kind of lose momentum, or we get overwhelmed, and we're not able to get the numbers that we want, because at the end of the day we want to build our businesses, we want to make money and support our families. So thanks to everybody who's watched live, and tomorrow will be the last day of Master Your Marketing. You can get me at Sigirius Bruce on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Periscope. So I do highly recommend always using the same @ handle if you can, and so that you're recognizable, and the same profile picture like I spoke about. And then my Facebook group is Build Your Brand Online. So I'll catch you in there. See you later. Thanks for all the hearts. I really appreciate those. It's really fun on Periscope. Any last little questions before I sign off? I'm busy in the middle of a huge website build. So I do web development in WordPress, which is the best thing for SEO, coming up in Google searches. So I actually have a team. There's 3 of us working on this site because we've got a tight deadline. You know who you are if you're watching, one of my long-time clients. And so it's like big time, massive action, literally getting this website done. So I can't wait to share it with everyone. It's absolutely beautiful. One of my clients. So yeah, I'm busy doing that this week.